Well, hello everybody. Mobile Gamers Unite here, trying to recover from another cold, brutal Christmas. Christmas is a very long and drawn out part of the year for me and my family. Pretty much with the business that we own, we take care of elderly people, and obviously this time of the year all of their families fly in, and we are just pretty much overworked dealing with all of that. So it's been hard for me to get on here and record. Oh yeah, my hat. This thing's not a gimmick. I'm not bald. I just trim my hair nice and neat. And the reason you guys see me wear this hat all the time, I did get a question about it. It's just one of my favorite hats. It's comfy. It's got that nice fit. I like it. So, and it is winter time. It's always cold out. So that's why you see your boy wearing a hat all the time. Anyway, so we are here in Las Cloudia, licking our wounds. So pretty much I've also held off on making this video because I wanted to get a better idea of how Las Cloudia is going to roll out their limited banners, because this is really what we need to talk about. I believe this is one of them right here. It's going to be up for 3 days and 24. So it's going to be up for 4 more days, right? This thing just dropped yesterday. So that's telling me a lot of these limited banners, they're going to run them for 5 days. Now, I wasn't sure about this. I thought maybe they were just doing that with the Christmas Theria banner. I just thought, hey, you know, maybe they threw that up for 5 days because it's a limited Christmas banner. Yeah, it appears like this is how they're gonna do it. Like I said, if you pay attention to how long these banners are up for, this one's 5 days. And let's see, like these are up for, well, this one's up for 22 hours. But right here, this is a standard character banner, dropped a couple days ago. We still have 14 days on this, 22 hours. I thought that a lot of these limited banners, I thought they would be up for 15 days as well. So I've kind of been watching that. Now I see how they're going to unroll this, and now we pretty much need to talk about pull strategies and what we're all going to do. So I've noticed that when this game launched, everybody was super happy, and a lot of people didn't even have to re-roll their accounts. Everybody was pulling SSRs left and right because we have an 8% SSR chance in this game, 5% for an SSR ARC, and 3% for an SSR hero. So of course when the game dropped, everybody was getting red orbs all over the place, and you were always getting something new. It was fun and exciting. But I've noticed our general pool, I mean, they're adding more heroes to the game, so it's getting a little more diluted. So it's becoming harder to pull the hero that you want. With the Christmas banner, I think I did the math, and my math might be a little bit off, but after looking everything over, I came to the realization that I literally have to pull 20 red orbs for one of them to statistically be the on-banner character for that banner. Now that becomes increasingly hard to do when these limited banners are only going to be up for 5 days at a time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, when we first started playing this game, and I know it wasn't just me, a lot of people thought that the summoning system in this game is a lot more lax, and it's not. Okay, it's come to find out it's not. Okay. So as a result, our pulls have to kind of go that route, and we have to tighten our purse strings a little bit and be a little more frugal with our pulls. Because the way I look at this is, eventually they're going to bring some badass character to the game that I'm going to want, and of course, wouldn't you know it, it's going to be on a limited banner, and that banner is going to be up for 5 days. And if I want that character, I better have enough resources to be able to pull at least 20 red orbs off of that banner to at least have a fair chance of getting the character. Now, I will say this also, that's not ever going to guarantee you anything. On the Christmas Theria banner, yeah, I did the math halfway into it, and I realized that I was going to have to pull 20 red orbs to even have a chance. And guess what? I pulled 25 of them, still didn't get her. Alright? And that's just the way she goes. It is a gacha. I do expect that. But, you know, you throw in on one of these banners, and if you don't get the character you're going after, you've effectively just kind of wasted all your lapis and got nothing for it. So I want to avoid that if at all possible, and I'm sure a lot of you out there would want to do the same thing too. So I guess it breaks my heart to say this to you, but if you were planning to be a collector in this game and collect all of the heroes and catch them all, I hate to say it to you, but if you're free-to-play or free-to-play-ish, that's probably not going to happen. You should probably throw that idea out the window. But hey, if you're some Arabic prince out there living in a castle in Dubai and you can throw thousands of dollars at gacha games, by all means go for it. I thought about this, and for me personally, I just cannot justify it. I can play this game all day long with all the characters that I have. I don't think I'm going to be a collector in this game. What I'm personally going to do is, like I said, save my crystals up for that banner that's going to come. They're going to drop some awesome characters. It's going to be limited. Could be a she too. And the banner's going to be up for 5 days. I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough resources then to pull at least 20 red orbs off of that banner. That's what I personally am doing. So if we take a look at the gacha right here, and we look at what we got, this is a limited banner. These guys aren't going to be here in 5 days. And then the rogue banner is not limited. And of course they're going to throw them at us together. Okay, this really kind of shows the sinister gacha pricing strategy that these guys have. I mean, I'll give it to them. So it's kind of underhanded, but it is smart, right? They're going to force you to split your resources between either this banner with Dark Robin, who I've personally been waiting to pull on, but as a result of everything that I've kind of come to terms with in the past week, I'm not going to be pulling on this banner. And I'll tell you guys why. Because obviously when they do drop some awesome limited banner that I'm going to want to pull on, I know that I'm going to have to pull like 20 red orbs off of it before, statistically speaking, I'll at least get an on-banner character. And somewhere in those 20 off banners, I will probably get Dark Robin here. So to me, it's kind of a waste to throw anything on a non-limited banner in this game right now. That's just personally me, okay? But other people aren't in my situation. So I will say this. If you're a brand new player to this game and you just grinded out a bunch of resources, pretty much this is what I would say. If you don't have a strong front attacker and a strong mage, here you go. This is the perfect banner for that. It's only up for 5 days. And real quick, here's another issue I have with this whole 5-day thing. People are going to get these characters and they're going to have 5 days to play around with these characters. Even if you're lucky enough to find one on your friends list, you're going to have 5 days to run that character to decide if you want to pull for it or not. The issue I have with that is, well, I have characters like Randy and Papoy, and I'm not going to be able to find out if these characters, like how they stack up to Randy and Papoy. I'm going to have to just pull on this thing with blind faith, hoping that I'm getting a character that is powerful in the end. Now, I don't doubt these characters. I'm sure they're very powerful. They are on a limited banner, just like Randy was. But you guys kind of see the dilemma that puts me into here. It's not like I can sample one of these characters out and say, oh, you know, this guy's pretty good compared to Randy. Okay, maybe I might want this character. Because the banner's only up for 5 days, I'm not going to have a chance to do that. And it becomes increasingly hard to review characters that are only up for 5 days. So, like I said, if you just got into the game and you don't have a frontline attacker and you don't have an awesome mage, try your luck on this. These are limited characters. They're probably going to be very powerful. All right. I would have to say, though, that if you are already an established player and you have Randy, you might not need Lance Evil so much. If you have a dedicated mage, you might not really need Elza that much. And actually, Dark Robin, Phantom Thief Robin, would probably help your account out more because he's going to help you be able to get resources. The thing is, he's not limited, like I said, and these other characters are. So as much as I wanted to pull on this banner right here, and as much as everybody in my Discord knows I've been talking about this, after putting all this together, I'm not going to pull on Phantom Robin here. I'm not going to pull on his banner. Because like I said, ultimately, I'm going to throw in on some limited banner, and he will probably be one of the off-banner characters that I get, and I will get him then. So that is just personally what I'm doing. After all this, I'm not pulling on anything that's not limited, right? Especially if the limited banners are only going to be up 4 or 5 days. So, guys, let me know what your strategies are as far as pulling characters and what you're going to do. Leave me a comment. I would really like to know what other people's take are on this. So, here's the other thing I wanted to ask about. In the marketplace, has anybody actually ever used 300 of the currency to buy one of the characters? I'll show you guys right here. Like for this event, let's see. Like the Christmas special. Has anybody actually purchased Saintly Theria with 300 of these little Christmas currency things? Because personally to me, this 300, it might as well be 3 million. I mean, I just think that number is just way too high. Like, how many pulls do you even have to do to get 300 of this currency? What, you got to do 600 pulls, and then if you don't get anything at all, you can buy her. I think this number needs to come down personally, and leave me a comment if you've actually purchased a unit this way. I would like to know if anybody has actually done it. I just can't see people doing it. But that's just IMO. That's just in my opinion. If you're out there, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Okay, that's interesting stuff to me. But I personally think this 300, this needs to go down to like 150, something like that. Especially if the banner is only up for 5 days. Like, they're really pushing you to have to go buy resources to throw it in on a banner because it's only going to be here for 5 days. So that's just my whole thing, coming to terms with that, and I'm trying to find the best way to plan for that. The other thing too, it's not like we're getting a lot of different bundle variations. See, you can buy a couple of these. So we got an $80 bundle and we got a $100 bundle. And before this, we pretty much only had an $80 bundle. The problem is with that, they throw you a limited banner that's up for 5 days, and the only bundle you can buy is an $80 bundle. Trying to pull those 20 red orbs off that banner, that $80 bundle is, you're going to work through it like lickety-split. And then after that, well, you're going to be stuck purchasing Lapis at the normal rate. So that's horrendous. I'm just starting to really pick up how they're trying to get us to spend money. This is interesting to me. All right. And also, I'm coming from gacha games that celebrate Christmas, right? Like anybody that played Final Fantasy Brave Exvius knows that we always had a good Black Friday pack. We always had a good Christmas pack. This game has not really honored Christmas. And funny enough, Landgrisser has kind of done the same thing this year. They didn't really honor Christmas. They had a Christmas bundle that was $1 that gives you 1 summon ticket, and they've been selling that every day. I think it's still up for grabs today. So that's kind of been a change. Prior to this, when I was playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, there was a lot of pulls and a lot of stuff that you were doing around Christmas. Exvius was just known for giving us Christmas presents. They would give you an SSR unit to play, and they'd give you tickets, and they would give you pulls, and they would give you an awesome Christmas bundle to buy. I'm not seeing that. So this is, I gotta say, not to be a Debbie Downer, but this is the first year I've had terrible gacha luck on Christmas. I didn't pull anything for Christmas. I waited for a Christmas miracle and all. It never came. So, and like I said, I started really thinking about this, and it all kind of started to sink in. Like, we don't really know what their pricing strategy is on this game. We're kind of just starting to see what they're offering us. But as far as these 5-day long limited banners go, man, that is a tough effing cookie to bite into. And I'm just letting everybody know, this is why I've delayed on making this video. It's not just because Christmas was busy and all that stuff. I kind of wanted to give them a chance to maybe do something different with this other limited banner. We've known that this is going to be a limited banner. I did not really think that they were going to run this thing for 5 days, just like they did the Christmas Theria one. I'm still kind of shell-shocked about that. I'm like, damn. So, personally, if I do get any resources to do any pulls, for the sake of a pull vid, maybe I'll try to do a couple 10 pulls on this banner, because they are limited, so that's the only thing I can justify doing. Other than that, you guys let me know what you're going to be doing. Were there any potential collectors out there whose dreams have been crushed? I don't know. I hope not. And if you're a free-to-play player and you manage to be a collector, man, good for you. Like, wow, all the luck in the world must be with you. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now that we kind of see how the summoning system is going to be in this game. I hate to say it, but after the Christmas Theria banner, when I pull a red orb now, I'm not excited. And I kind of miss that. At least in some of these other gacha games, if you pulled an SSR, if you pulled a rainbow and that thing started coming down, you were happy because you know chances are you got something good. Chances are, right? There's always been off banners. There's always been off banner characters on every banner, right? Even in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, you know, when a rainbow came down, don't quote me on the math, but you still had at least like a 60 or 70% chance for it to be an on-banner character. There might be 3 different on-banner characters. You might not get the one that you want, but at least you're getting something new. That is completely different than having a rainbow come down and thinking, okay, I got a 1 in 20 shot. I'm sorry, but that just kind of has been killing it for me. So, we'll have to see if we can redeem our luck. Here's the other thing, too, that I want to point out to everybody. Remember, you don't have to have every character in this game to play this game. This is a beautiful, wonderful game, and it plays very well. You know, you don't have to have every character. In fact, I don't even see how you could have every character in this game. You're not going to be able to field them all. Most of them are going to sit on your bench. The way I see character building in this game is it's going to work in increments. You're going to get a hero, you're going to power them up, and pretty much until something way better comes along, you're probably going to keep using that one hero that you already have built up. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. Romuald here is the last character I pulled. And I did get lucky pulling him. My son pulled him, and some people asked me, they're like, how many pulls did you do to get him? Wow, you're lucky. And I didn't think about it back then, but thinking about it now, I am lucky to get this character and only doing 10 pulls on his banner. Too bad I didn't have that luck on the limited banner, but hey, what are you going to do? I am very happy with this character. I have plans for him. His crowd control is so amazing that I'm thinking about putting him into a party with 2 mages, so he can pretty much just crowd control the hell out of everything while the mages get their spells ready and they can just obliterate anything that's left over. It would be fun to do. If I somehow manage to pull an Elsa, I might just work on that. I think that would be fun. Alright, So, and anybody that's pulled any of these SSR characters, these limited ones, Lance Evil or Elza, leave me a comment. Let me know. I'm pretty sure everybody would like to know how good these characters are in comparison to what we got. Some people might just want to pull on this banner. Other people might just be unsure and, well, they only got 3 days to figure it out. That's not really fair. So let's talk about this. How I might want to try to pull on these. They are limited, like I said. So that is pretty much getting you guys caught up, where I've been, what I've been doing. It's been a busy Xmas, right? So I really hope everybody is recovering well, right? It's that notorious time of the year where everybody's broke and everybody is just trying to get through Christmas and pay their damn bills. And I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you're all doing awesome out there. Panda, I see you. Everybody from the Discord, much love. You guys are awesome, okay? And like I said, guys, leave me any comments that you want. Let me know what you guys think about this. Has this changed your pulling strategies? What do you guys think about these limited banners and how they're springing them on us? What do you guys think of these new characters? Let's talk about this stuff. My comments are open, and I'm always here. So I'll be coming at you guys with some new content really soon. There's a lot of things I want to cover in Landgrisser too. They've added a ton over there, so that's for another video. More stuff to come. But you all have a good night, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Peace.